You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Halfway through the weekend, some of us still have to ignore NASCAR happening on streets where it really shouldn't. So, we'll begin the distraction of this weekend with a game that the White Sox shouldn't lose, but then again, they lost 7-4 to the Athletics last night, so who knows at this point. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Stupid Sports Show. I'm your host, Jim B, here on 1069 Click FM, the imaginary internet community radio station that lives on this channel. We are hanging out today to take in some Major League Baseball between two teams. Well, Oakland has absolutely fallen off a cliff and shows no signs of getting back up, except for occasional embarrassments of teams that they really shouldn't be beating. And the White Sox, fans are demanding that the owners sell the team, and they are currently mired in mediocrity or a stalled rebuild, depending on who you ask. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Leif. Yeah, it's hat-free me today. I honestly just didn't think to put one on. I know that means that the possibility that this is actually a recording is now in effect, but I would like to take this opportunity to assure you that I am actually live, that this is not AI, this is not pre-recorded in any way. We'll take a moment to just thank one of our sponsors for today here on another Stupid Sports Show, Super Chill Cream Soda. It certainly is. Yeah, last night it looked like an ugly game for the White Sox. Tim Anderson, who was playing shortstop, had a number of errors. Was moving kind of slow. Let in a number of runs that maybe he really shouldn't have. But hey, see what happens today. Remember, 162 games. Oh. All right, they're promoting Dylan Cease, who is apparently pitching for us today on the mound with an ERA of get Oakland up here. Not sure about them yet because they haven't put that up. Yeah, that sounds like the Mariners, Leif. Peak Mariners handling everything well, and they lose 15-4. Baseball's crazy these days. Yeah, Kyle Muller. What is Kyle's ERA if you happen to know offhand, Cornman? Damian Lillard, I saw he requested a trade. It shocks me none that he wants to go to Miami. I mean, after the incredible run that they had this year, and as an 8th seed, you know, I hesitate to call it ring chasing, but I guess he wanted to, he wanted to be somewhere where he thought he had a better chance of getting a ring. Thank you, Cornman. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, and Twitter is as we've all been watching, another chapter of the slow, painful death of Twitter. You know, part of the reason I was mixing a White Russian this afternoon to celebrate its demise. Ah, it's just weird when all the stuff that you thought was going to stick around for a while goes away. Nothing gold can stay. But either way, I hope you're all doing well today. Actually, it's been a weird day for me. I didn't really get any writing done, and I've still got some important nonsense to do tonight. Yes, happy Bobby Bonilla Day. It's always a good time to open a Pepsi, Corn Man. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the group chats are pretty much the only thing keeping that alive, and I'm sure that they'll go after that next. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure all the Bucks fans are happy, including that must have made Luke pretty happy that Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez are going back to the Bucks. I understand, True North. Oh, happy Canada Day. I see you decided to point some of the smoke from all those fireworks in our direction again. Let's see, LaMelo Ball and Tyrese Halliburton and Desmond Bain also got max contracts. Ah, spending sprees of free agency continue. While St. Charles, Missouri is getting Thunder, Brooke Lopez's deal is 2 years, 48 million total. All right, they're starting to show the real real optimistic video packages of the Sox doing well. All the dingers that you can handle, and yeah, I think to we are close to getting this game started. Perhaps? Oh boy, someone's at the door. Hang on. Sorry about that, folks. Somebody trying to sell me security cameras that the police can automatically access if they think that I may have witnessed some activity that they're interested in. And his ERA is 804. Ouch. Oh man. I'm sorry, Corn Man. Oh boy. And we start with a strike down the middle. The Benintendi evens up at 1-1. If you have the free square of play ball can be checked off. We have an easy ground out to second to get things started in the first inning. One away for the White Sox. Uh, um, Yeah, I think it's going to be a permanent thing. Oh, I think they're eventually going to trend that way. For right now, they're reducing the amount of entries that people can view a day to like 300 for people who aren't signed up on the site, 600 for unverified users, and 6,000 for verified users. This is an attempt to, lessen the amount of bots. All right, now we've gotten out to 3-0. Oh, Muller was the opening day starter this year. And we get a walk to get things going. Officially, the White Sox are on the field. Goes to first. Uh-huh. Yeah, 8,800 and 400. Yes, everything is much better. The world is saved. Yeah. Max Struss has agreed to a contract with the Cavaliers for 4 years, 63 millions. Not bad. Ah, that is a damn shame. Mm-hmm. Pretty much true North. It is amazing because I didn't think Reddit would do it to themselves. I thought maybe they would have learned the lessons of Dig. If any of you remember Dig from the earlier days of the internet, and maybe, I don't know, done what they can to keep the users happy instead of, pissing off the people whose content you are basically monetizing and making money off of. That one gets grounded foul meanwhile. Still 0-2 for Robert Jr. Right, haven't had really anything too interesting so far. It's only the first foul ball this at bat. Next pitch from Muller. Gets fouled away. Someone's yelling, "You got room, you got room, you got room." It was in the seats, man. They couldn't get that far. You're very optimistic, enthusiastic man in the stands. At the last couple seconds, he makes him foul off again. That is 3 fouls in this at bat. We can get one more. We can get another square checked off. All right, Cornman, I will do my best. Got an 0-2 count on Robert Jr. 13th pitch from Muller. That's a crack right to the shortstop. Over to second. Turns the double play at first. And that'll get the Athletics out of the inning on the 5-4-3 double play. Very nice. We'll move on to the bottom of the first. Some good defensive help means Muller only gets, well, actually, I think he got out of this unscathed. Actually, I don't even think he got a hit. That guy only got it. Yeah. Yeah. First was a ground out, and then the next guy was walked, and then a double play. So, oh yeah, and we don't have double play on here because I save because I save it for 2-person double plays and 1-person double plays for rare spaces. Do I even have rare spaces? I don't have rare spaces. I've been trying to build more rare spaces. It's a slow process. Anyway, let's check through the list to see if I managed to get. We did not manage to get anything in the. Nope, not in the first. The first part of the inning. Uh, how do you do, fellow kids? Is an obvious attempt by play-by-play or color commentator announcers to pander to the youth in the same way as that meme of Steve Buscemi with the skateboard and the backwards hat on. How do you do, fellow kids? Oh, okay, they were screwing with me. He only had a 2.2 ERA in June. Overall for the season, Dylan Cease has a 4.4 and apparently also has a knuckle curveball that he throws. So, Tony Kemp sends one foul into the bullpen. That's along the first base line. That is foul. That knuckle curve low in the dirt, 1-1. A 1 deal, 1 year deal with the Florida Panthers for Anthony Solars. Best of luck to him. Kemp just wants to keep hitting the people in the bullpen over there. I guess he's, yeah. In case y'all thought sports were bad over here in America, folks, today in the Ashes, which our good friend, confidant, and beard owner Luke has been keeping track of, one of the Australian batters was forced to go to bat on a torn calf muscle as Kemp is making the round for third and will get in safe. That is a triple to get things started here in the bottom of the first for the A's. And Nola Chari has agreed to a basically $6 million deal with the Penguins, 3 years, $2 million a year. Oh, is it already Money in the Bank time, Tyler? So yeah, Australian team in the Ashes today forced an injured batter who had a possible torn calf muscle to go out and bat anyway when he couldn't put any weight on the leg that was injured. Damn, we are just like that. We have a sacrifice fly, which we do have on the list. So mark that off if you have it. And it is now 1-0 Athletics. Mac Pacioretty has agreed to a 1 year, $2 million deal with the Capitals. Meanwhile, big cut on that pitch from Perez gets strike one in this at bat. Slider's a little low from Cease, up to 1-1 now. Logan Paul didn't win Money in the Bank, so it's already a great show. Couldn't have asked for anything more, really. Big cut on another slider in the dirt. 1-2. Oh, they have to finally show the people who are banging drums in the stands as the Perez strikes out for out number 1, I believe. No, out number 2, forgive me. And it's all the people wearing these Sell the Team shirts. saying that the A's belong in Oakland. And yes, may I remind you, I think the Athletics should stay in Oakland. Take the team, take the players, take the infrastructure, take it all with you to Las Vegas, but leave the name there. Give them a new name. While Anaheim Ducks have signed Radko Gudas to a 3-year, $12 million deal. Brown fouls that off to get up to an 0-2 count. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. A's have already scored on a triple and sacrifice fly to get ahead in the bottom of the first here. All right, I will check that out probably as soon as I get a moment, Luke. That one's in the dirt, 1-2. And another big cut. Dropped third strike. And just like that, this inning is over. We go to the top of the second. Athletics leading 1-0 over the White Sox. May I repeat that? The Athletics are beating the White Sox 1-0. Meanwhile, it's Dom versus Cody and Money in the Bank. The Athletics are winning. All right, let's see. Let's see what Luke has to give us in the message. Oh my God. That is so awful. Dude's literally hopping on the field. Christ. Last time I had to hop that bad because of a leg injury, I'd torn all the ligaments in my ankle. Oh. Ugh. Oh, the warning sirens are out, Corn Man. Well, if you need to seek shelter, do it. Put yourself first. Don't worry about staying someplace where you can keep track of this. Meanwhile, Tristan Jarry has been signed. That's the goalie to a 5-year, $26.875 million deal. They have signed Alex Nedeljkovic to a 1-year, $1.5 million deal and a 6-year, $27 million deal for Ryan Graves. Yeah, Luke, I can see why you got angry about that. Yeah. That's just kind of awful. All right, meanwhile, we've got a ball one in this at-bat for Eloy Jimenez. Muller still in the game, gets a not enough catcher's assistance to turn that into a strike. It's 2-0. Cordman, it's good that you're in the basement. You'll be safer down there. Oh, that guy at the end was the one who made him go out, and he was like, "Oh, this was." You could almost hear the Simon and Garfunkel playing as he muttered, "I've made a terrible mistake," in that clip. We're up to 2-1 now after that little foul ball. 3-1 after missing just inside. Coyotes have re-signed Alex Galchenyuk to a 1-year, $775,000 contract. This one is getting lifted out of the stadium and out in center left. 107 miles per hour exit velocity. A solo home run for Jimenez, a distance of 433 feet. The game is now tied 1-1. The White Sox and the Athletics. Sorry, Corn Man. Oh, we've got a while to go for a lot of these. Hopefully my internet can stay. If not, we'll get Fix Jim's internet checked off. But pretty standard game so far today. 1-1 now on the next batter who is up. Didn't catch his name, but I'm sure they exist. Oh, it's Vaughn, our old friend Vaughn, who ended up getting the triple in Wednesday's game that put them ahead late. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I should try to look for in this game as far as a perfect win condition. I know we're not getting a perfect game, so that's out. Um, if anything cool happens on the 69th pitch, either for a pitcher in the general pitch count of the game, we will consider that an automatic win for everybody as well. Like I said, we got to get as many bingos as we can, or else we're not going to have any fun. Dropped third strike, easy throw to first. Out number one is in the books in the top of the second. Wow, whoever was in charge in the booth totally played the wrong clip because the audio was all screwed up and echoey. Nice. Ah, I love knowing that I can be more professional. Quick hit by Berger is a bouncer to third base. Across, and with the first baseman once again going as far down into the splits as he possibly can without tearing something, that is 2 outs. On the third to first all the way across the diamond. Grandal is catching. Catcher assistance on that slider makes strike one for the at-bat. And that, he just lost control of that. It bounced off his glove and rolled away. Oh, yeah. That'll be a good 2-2 now. That one gets fouled off. I think we've had at least a couple of fouls in this at bat. We have another possibility to get off more than 3 at bats in one game. Yeah. And Muller's not looking kind of sloppy out here. Yeah, we're up to a full count now. That's another foul. That one cracked down the third base line. Meanwhile, the power is out for Cordman. If you get disconnected, don't worry about it. Just come back in, throw in a duck, and he cracks it up the middle for a base hit. Ah, that shift rule punishing the infield again. And we are still at 2 outs, but runner on first, we could make things complicated. Oh, well, now I know Kretschgy has retired. I do not know for who or from what. Meanwhile, Savalia, will that drop right in deep right field, right in front of the fielder for a base hit. And we have a double. Doubles for Savala. And we've got, damn, Cardman, I will get a count on that as soon as I get this squared away from the at bat. Just happened before I could do anything. We have had a sacrifice fly. We have had a triple, and as well as the free space of play ball. All right, Mr. Duck is up. He's batting ninth today. Big Hack goes back against the chicken wire. 1-1. Bruins have also signed Milan Lucic. The Jets signed Laurent Brossoit to a 1-year, $1.75 million deal and a 2-year, $4 million deal for Vladislav Nemenstikov. That's it. Yes, we did end up getting a full count. So if you got full count, mark that off on your card as well. Yeah, Mike Babcock is now coaching the Columbus Blue Jackets. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. We're up to a 3-1 count now on Mr. Duck from Muller, who is getting close to 40 pitches in the top of the second. And he walked him. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. And the Leafs signed Reeves as well. Yeah, fuck Elon. Well, that just kind of goes without saying these days. Oh, we've got a conference at the mound. Nobody's getting tossed. Yeah. Nashville got Luke Shen and Ryan O'Reilly. Oh, I'm sure the Predators would gladly take that any day. Benintendi goes low for that swing and knocks it backwards into the third base stands. 0-1. Fun fact, Kyle Muller sucks. That's starting to come through. They're able to take it right to the first baseman, however, and that is an easy out to finish the inning, stranding all 3 runners. They managed to move down to the bottom of the second, with the game still tied between these 2 clubs. 4.25 for Ryan O'Reilly, 1.2 for Luke Shen. Honestly, that sounds about right for those players. Yeah, Brad Treliving is nuking the Leaf supporting crew. Well, a lot of them were also, deadline pieces just for the rest of the year that they picked up to make a playoff push. So a number of these players were not going to survive the offseason, still being on the Maple Leafs roster. And that's not even to mention what Treliving might do for the core. Now, I've heard that he wants to keep the core intact, but that's also what Brendan Shanahan has kind of wanted to do. And honestly, I think there's a bit of a feeling right now in Toronto that the reason that things changed in Toronto was because Kyle Dubas wanted more autonomy, and it looks like Brad Treliving is willing to be a rubber stamp. So, wait, $725K a year for 2 years? That seems like a very good deal. Glad to hear it, Corn Man. Always rough when the utilities go, no matter which ones they are. That pitch sails away a little bit out of control to the outside, 1-0. Peterson, who is up for the Oakland A's. That one high and inside, 2-0. It's also a two-way deal so they can move him to the Marlies. I'm assuming that's what you mean by the Marlowe. Yeah. That curve just floats in there for a called strike. Peterson just looking at it the whole way. Very close to him, but apparently the ump saw something inviting in the way that ball was shaped. That curve went through the air. That chopper will get tossed by the first baseman 2C's, who runs over to get out number 1. And while the Nashville Predators, just so we can emphasize for those of you who are not familiar with names, I'm not just saying Predators in general, the Nashville Predators, a National Hockey League team in America, re-signed Cody Glass to a 2-year, $5 million deal. Clarification, they stole him for a 2-year, $5 million deal. Noda is out right now. He was the guy who ended the top of the second for the Athletics with that ground ball. Apparently this guy is also from Illinois. They're just dropping all the Illinois connections. This dude's from Fox Lake. All right, what are we at now? 2-0. High four-seam fastball, 3-0. Cody Glass signs for $5 million with only a $1 million cap hit. $4 million is a signing bonus each year. Yeesh. Man, they're getting more and more creative about the way they save their money in the NHL. And 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls, easy walk. And now the Athletics have somebody on first. Oh God, the announcers are already drunk. They just sang the nationwide jingle. Oh God, the announcers are already drunk. Mark it off on your card. They sang the nationwide jingle very genuinely in the booth. We are in trouble, folks. We are in deep, deep trouble. Jordan Diaz up for the Athletics, currently battling an 0-1 count. Takes a big crack at the slider. Third baseman is able to send it to second. Double play is turned to end the inning. So we're going to take a quick pause for the causes move into the third inning, because I'm figuring out this is when they start doing their first big break, and we will return for the rest of this between the Athletics and the White Sox here on another stupid sports show very shortly. that is the end of this quick little pause for the cause here on our Stupid Sports Show. We now return the top of the third. A single into left center has gotten the White Sox on base again to start things off. While apparently the Red Wings got a steal from one of their players. We have a first disengagement for the pitcher. Count is currently sitting at 1-1 against Robert Jr. The 45th pitch for Muller coming up. A little bit faster, gets fouled back. And Anderson went for the steal on that one. Would have gotten it cleanly, but there was a swing. 1-2. All right, Robert Jr. 0 for 1 today, currently staring down a 1-2 count against Muller, who is about to get another pitch of his blasted into right field. It'll drop quickly for a base hit. They will pin Anderson at second, thankfully. Yep, Cordman, I am sorry to say it is another damn single for the Chicago White Sox. Now, if runners on first and second, I believe we're still at 0 outs this inning. Yeah, I think we are. Wow. Now remember, Cordman, this is no guarantee that we get out of this inning. They were able to screw it up with bases loaded in the last inning, but another single up the center will get a batter home for the White Sox. And that will result in runners at the corners. Oh boy. Oh, you are, huh? All the storms coming? Now put that paper bag over your head. I'm sure it'll be all right. Oh, and Vaughn is coming back up to bat. Looking to knock in the dude on third. Big chunk. It will score the run, and they will manage to get an out at second. So, RBI happens. It is man on. Looks like we had a fielder's choice there as well. Oh, by the way, we have also been able to mark off double as well as loaded bases and full count, and the announcers are already drunk, as well as sacrifice fly. The best thing about this broadcast, Burger is up right now, by the way, on a 1-0 count, is that you can hear them messing with the background, the level of the background volume, so that they can get as much crowd noise as they can while also hushing the protesters out in the right field bleachers who are probably saying things they don't want aired about this team. 2-1 now. Yeah, Cord, man, that was a good time, man. I enjoyed that. But it is 3-1 now. Meanwhile, Kulikov is signed with the Panthers on a 1-year, $1 million deal. 3-1 now for Muller. What are you gonna do, Muller? You're up to 52 pitches now, and it's the third, man. This is starting to look brutal. Get some good catcher assistance to bring things up to full count, however. Well, I'm interested to see how all these teams shake out when the NHL comes back. I'm assuming sometime in November. I I don't know really when these things kick off anymore. Berger goes chasing that curve on the outside, and he'll foul it into the stands. The relievers are better than him. Well, depending on how this inning turns out, we may find out sooner rather than later, Cornman. Another one fouled the same direction, this time going for a fastball instead of the curve. Here's another 3-2, and it is in the dirt. And they can't even bring themselves to boo anymore. That's awful. Former New Jersey Devil Miles Wood, meanwhile, has signed with the Colorado Avalanche. 6 years, $15 million. That's, yeah, about, did the math there. It's about, two, little, in between 2 and 3 million a year, I think. Ball one is low for Grandal. Got a single in the second. Oh God, we're only in the third. Big cut on that slow curve. Once again, the White Sox cannot hit the curveball. And this one will be cracked up high into right field. Vaughn will tag up at second and make it to third. We now have 2 outs. $2.5 million. Ah, okay. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere in there, but my mind is just not letting me math right now. Zavala's back up. As you may remember, he got a double in the last inning. This one, fastball chopped foul. 0-1. I don't think we've had a broken bat yet, at least not one that I've noticed. Cordman, we had any broken bats in this game? Oh, and 2 now. Not yet. Okay. And while Cordman is dead inside, and to be honest, I do not blame you, but in the meantime, you got a strikeout to end the inning, so that's a little bit less pain. White Sox have added another 2, so now they're leading 3-run. We go to the bottom of the third. See what can be done. And also, while we have a moment, I'll take a look at other scores. Padres beat the Reds today 12-5. That game is already over. Cardinals are on top of the Yankees in the mid-7th, 11-1. Yeah, 11-1. I said that out loud. Red Sox are leading the Blue Jays 4-2 in the top of the 5th. Nationals and Phillies tied at 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. 0-0 for the Astros and Rangers in the top of the 3rd. Brewers and Pirates still... They just got started, so nothing happening there. Twins and Orioles scoreless as they finish up the 3rd. Marlins and Braves at 6-0 Braves leading in the bottom of the 2nd. The Mets are ahead of the Giants 2-0, and they are in the bottom of the third. So all kinds of glorious action today. Nico Mikola has signed a 3-year, $7.5 million deal with the Panthers. Nice. It's a delay now? Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All that inclement weather and possibility for tornadoes or whatnot that we saw moving through. Wow. I mean, Tyler Wade has skied one out to the warning track, but Robert Jr. will catch it for the first out. Esteury Ruiz up now for the A's. He's just now getting to bat, shows bunt. It ends up high, 1-0. It's been delayed. And James Wade is the new coach of the Toronto Raptors. He went around, so it's 1-1. And remind me again, the guy who was the coach for the Toronto Raptors, he went to Milwaukee, right? Did I get that right? Oh, we're up to 2-1 now. On Ruiz. Here's the pitch from Cease. Fastball goes high. 3-1 now. I might as well take a moment to let y'all know that Another Stupid Sports Show is brought to you by Horehound Candies, made with natural horehound tea and brewed and steeped in copper kettles to enhance the horehound flavor. Horehound. Nick Nurse? Yeah, I couldn't remember whether it was friggin' Milwaukee or Philadelphia or where the hell did he go? Oh, they walked him again. Yeah, it was either Milwaukee or Philadelphia. Another high fastball gets 2-0 for Kemp. One and 0. Cease is pitching high right now. That one gets cracked foul. 2-1. Adrian Griffin is the new head coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, now it's 2-1 and there's a little conference on the mound. That is happening. Couple words for dealing with the possibility that Ruiz is about to steal this base. The meager, and I do mean meager, crowd at at the Coliseum right now awaits for what could possibly occur next. Damn. Now it's 2-2. Oh god, I think we could just automatically check board spectator already. Damn, struck him out. All right. Honestly, Cordman, for this game, I'm going to assume that half of the people in the stands are currently bored and on their phones. That first disengagement out of the way. So if you've got bored spectator on your phone, yeah, definitely mark that off on your cards. Two hits now, and Blade gets a called strike. And apparently, the announcers are confused that that Ruiz has not made an effort to steal. Do they all just wear mittens now to run? This one will get popped into left, however, and Benintendi will end the inning with an easy catch. Oof. Off to the top of the fourth, we will go. It is still 3-1 White Sox over the Athletics. Alex Lyon has signed a contract with the Detroit Red Wings. Hopefully Detroit can get some good use out of him, who's held down the fort while Sergei Bobrovsky got his groove back in Florida. Hopefully he can be a steadying force for the Red Wings as well. Likes to steal, and yet they did not give him a chance to. Not even when there was one out. Oh yeah, Luke, Lyon essentially went through, if you consider that he was substituting for the injured Bobrovsky for a good while, trial by fire just to get the Panthers into the playoffs. So did enough to get them in. Of course, with a little help from his friends. So hopefully some of that experience and success can translate well for the Red Wings. They are plugging this race so hard. And I love the fact that they're showing the buses and bus schedules when every single bus that goes into the loop has had their route completely destroyed by this. Um, buses into the routes have been bus routes into the loop have been canceled for about 9-10 days in Chicago. So if you do take the bus into work, which people do, you get to get off outside of the loop and walk in the rest of the way. Nope. The kind of wonderful thinking that we need, you know, during brutal summers, especially with smoke and hellfire coming down from Canada. Do I think the Lions will beat the Vikings for the North? I think they can beat the Vikings for the North, but I don't know if they will. Um, the only thing I'm hoping is that I see some good improvement out of our secondary and run defense for this season, and everything else just holds steady. All right, Muller's up to the 60 getting close now. He just walked on pitch number 67. All right, so funny number is coming up for Muller. If we can get something good on the funny number here, we will automatically win bingo. Every single one of us. Batter on first, no out. Top of the fourth, Sox leading 3-1. Muller with the pitch. Big cut. Nothing doing for Benintendi again. Wasn't he just... Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to think. And on pitch number 69, it's simply fouled into the stands. Oh, well, this game has officially let me down. 0-2 count on Benintendi, though. And apparently Tim got a half announcement in his Patriots app. Did they finish building the lighthouse? Are they inviting people inside? Will there be music playing? Will it be of a certain tempo with which to move one's rear carriage up and down in a slightly sped up manner? Patriots set to make announcement later in regard to Ryan Mallett and his 15. Oh. Well, that's much better than finding out if we can twerk on the White House or not. Damn. A moment of hesitation by the batter gets them thrown out. Quick double play. Turn 2. And Anderson is back up again. He's 1 for 1 today. I guess Muller felt confident enough to throw that pitch into the dirt now that he doesn't have to worry about anyone stealing. 1-0. Once again, folks, NBC Sports Chicago reminds you that this broadcast is brought to you by the Village of Bedford Park. Damn straight it is, Angie. Yeah, I know. I'm still not letting you out. 1-1, by the way. And it's another one. Curveball in the dirt from Muller. Oh. Oh, she decided that since I refused to, I forgot to open the blinds yesterday, and I also did not let them out, that I am obviously violating all of her rights. So, no, I'm not a very good, I'm not a very good White Sox fan, MKI. I don't have a favorite anything for them. Except for the fact that they won the World Series the first year I lived in Chicago. That's the only way that I even somewhat became a White Sox fan. Damn. Player loses control of the bat while striking out to end the inning. I I wish I had something to but I don't. There's nothing that will cover what just happened on that field. Damn. All right. Well, you haven't really gotten anything else as far as the bingo goes. Yep. Nope, we're still the same over there. Let's see if anything has happened to change in the scores. And now Cardinals Yankees is listed as delayed. Red Sox have increased their lead 5-2. Rangers have gone up 1-0 on the Astros. Brewers draw first blood against the Pirates 1-0. Twins lead the Orioles 1-0 in bottom of the fourth. Braves still up 6-0 on the Marlins, and Mets have increased their lead to 3 over the Giants. Ah. Honestly, I was hoping you'd say that, Corn Man. 76 pitches. That seems like a bit, especially for a guy who works more on ball control, appears to work more on ball control and has had kind of lackluster ball control in this game. So, well, the good news is if they um take him out right now, he would get his earned run. He would cover his earned run average with how many runs he got for this game because he has an ERA of 8 and he only earned 4. Get another low strike with that fastball by Cease to start this bottom of the fourth at bat with Perez. Or complete game is definitely what is needed to turn things around for the Athletics in this game. I'm not sure why all these people keep signing with the Coyotes. I guess it's a guaranteed paycheck, and you get to keep your ice legs underneath you, I suppose. Cease, meanwhile, has pitched himself into a 3-1 against Perez. And yeah, Cease isn't looking very good either. He just threw another one in the dirt for that walk. And that creepy friggin' Esurance car ad with the lifelike eyes and the headlights, not making things any better. Why is the cameraman focusing on that? It's awful. It's awful. Please don't do that ever again. Wow. Okay, 1-0 to Brown. That one gets fouled back right into the catcher's leg. 1-1. Seth Brown struck out in the first as a 200 average for the season. All right, nifty. The stream has gone 69 minutes. Inside, and they cannot position it correctly to steal the strike. 2-1. All right, as much as I've ragged on the Athletics pitcher Muller, Cease is not looking much better, even with a much lower pitch count here in the fourth. Fouled away, 2-2. Apparently Seth Brown hit 370 last year against the White Sox. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. Right now, he is chopping a grounder to first, which will result in a single out getting received at second. Didn't have time to make the double play. All right, I think we are back to something resembling normality now. Oh, and look who's suddenly back again. You know, Angie, it's not so much the fact that you prevent me from trying to do the stream. It's the fact that when I was preparing, you were angry because I wasn't streaming. Now that I'm streaming, you're angry because I'm streaming. It's your tower is right there. I could be petting you. Yep, she's protesting. All right. We're up to an 0-2 count now on Peterson. Runner at first, one out. They're going to retire his 15. Oh, damn. Hey, John Jay, how do you explain today between the Cardinals and the Yankees? What the hell's going on, man? I'm not saying that it's your fault or anything. I'm just curious. What? How do? Second out, by the way, on a strikeout. Yeah, yeah, we saw that. 11-1, middle of the seventh. I know they're on rain. They're on a weather delay right now. Meanwhile, Cease gets it inside on Noda, who walked his first time up. It's a doubleheader. Oh, so they kept all their good players in for the next game, is what you're saying. Meanwhile, this one gets launched out to the right field, not far enough to do anything. That will end the fourth. A strand one, don't bring anybody extra across. Oh shoot, we out of the bottom of the fourth, we're going into the fifth. We're making progress, folks. We're moving along, making our way downtown, walking fast. I am a seagull. Go fuck yourself. Blues didn't make any free agency moves today? Well, they won that one cup. They're good for another 15 years at least. You don't have to compete, you don't have to care. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is the sound of Angie. If you can hear her howling in protest behind me because I'm not letting her outside to pick fights with the ferals. Yep, that's just kind of where we all are today, folks. Hope everything's going well with you. And anybody who just happens to be hanging out and lurking, you know, I hope you're enjoying how the game's going. At least some entertainment is coming through. You're enjoying the rest of your day, however you decide to spend it. Another county heard from last night was rain out. They already made defensive changes, got some of the starters out. Oh yeah, there's that family pack. One ticket, hot dog, drink, and chips starting at $19. And your ticket gives you a chance to win mobile gasoline for a year. You are right about that, John Jay. Ryan O'Reilly did sign with Nashville. He went there in a bit of an exchange for Luke Shen is also now in Nashville, and somebody named Reeves is now in Toronto. Start with an 0-1. They want 0-2, but they could not get the umpire to say he went around on that curve. 1-1. Yeah, $19 for one ticket, a dog, and I'm assuming, you know, the finger of your least favorite player, depending. We have made it to 1-2. Angie has decided to sit in front of the keyboard in protest. Muller has gotten his fourth strikeout of the day. Now we're up to one out. Who could have imagined it? We're just going to move that down there so I can actually keep an eye on things. No, don't make that bigger. Get a big cut for Jimenez, 0-1. He comes up to bat. 2 for 2 today is Jimenez. Already in a hole now, 0-2 against Muller. Do you have anything fruitful to contribute to this commentary, Angie? I did not think so. Up to 1-2 now. And a good job by the catcher. Awareness to come up and grab the ball after the grounder got hit into Muller. He lost track of it. And Perez was able to run up from behind the plate, grab the ball, throw it up to first for the second out. Does that? Not really grabbing it out of the air. Kind of lost track of it. No, 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 no. No mascot madness. Nobody's even had a bunt yet. I don't think we've had a multi-run RBI. Have we? We may have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a bases loaded. So if you got that, you can mark that off on your card. Ah, that's okay. Yep, that was they had a couple extra base hits, but they only scored them one run at a time. That's right. Oh, France. They know how to protest in France. And I will leave it at that. Also, I think they might have just quickly finished the inning or gone to a pitching change while I wasn't looking, because right now we're sitting in a rather long commercial break. Yeah, John Jay, card number 7 is free. I'll double check the list. Yes, it is. That is all yours. Oh, reminder, do have the music stream coming up this Monday, so you got about a day and a couple hours to get requests in if you have them. There's the post in the community tab. It's the one with the ceiling boob picture in it. You'll know it when you see it. And the Islanders have done stuff. Pierre Engvall, $3 million a year for 7 years, 7-year deal to Scott Mayfield, Semyon Varlamov. Oh yeah, I did say that, Luke. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't exactly do USA songs around 4th of July. Corn man, I'm kind of a. We're not exactly that kind of show, unless I can find the proper video for it. God, Cease is just looking inconsistent as all hell. Up to a 1-2 now, but I am scared if he is still in this game after the 6th. Another one in the dirt, 2-2. Got Pruitt working in the Oakland bullpen right now for the Athletics. Then we have a crack that gets grabbed by the shortstop. Not enough underneath the arm to get it across the plate, and Tim Anderson breaks our hearts again. Is that Anderson? Don't remember. But it's embarrassing enough that they had to cut away to a studio update. Oh my goodness. What have we done? Oh. Oh man. Well, batter on first now. Wade is up. Cease gets his fastball under control, higher in the zone, but still a strike. Got that curve to just set in there. Wade staring at it the whole time. 0-2. All right, I'll run down the spaces we've gotten so far in the next commercial break, just so you all know. That is one that got chopped right into the pitcher's mound. The glove throw is not in time, and now it is batters on first and second with no out. Both of those coming on infield singles for the Athletics. Oh dear. Are they asking for a challenge? Hmm. Oh, meanwhile, Lars Eller has been given a 2-year, $4.9 million contract by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Good for him. Got a grounder on the inside of the foot, and Cease could not get it to first base in time. Now we have a 1-0 count to Ruiz. Shows bunt again. Ball goes outside. 2-0. Another ball to the outside. 3-0. Oh, shoot, it's the USFL Championship tonight, folks. Stallions and the Maulers? Am I reading that right? The Pittsburgh Maulers are in the USFL Championship. Showed bunt again. Nothing doing this time. 3-1 now. Called strike. Showing bunt again. And that one dribbles right up front. And it gets the runner at third. Just a quick throw by Cease. Shoot. So they're able to keep the runner in situation at first and second. Guess you can technically call that a fielder's choice because he had any number of people that he could go to. Mm-hmm. Oh, and now we finally bring out the heavy artillery of the fastballs at 96 miles per hour for strike one. You know what? We've had a few of those situations. I do have fielder's choice on here, don't I? I thought I would. You know what? I don't see it on the list, but I'm assuming I have it somewhere. Meanwhile, Bowen Byram has gotten a 2-year, $7.7 million extension with the Avalanche. That fastball gets knocked out of bounds, currently 0-2 to Tony Kemp, who got a triple in the first and scored. I don't know if it's on your card, then I'm assuming I've got it on the list. So, yeah, if you have fielder's choice on your card, mark it off, folks. All right. I had a little conference at the mound between pitcher, catcher, and maybe the first baseman. But we're back now. One out, 0 and 2. Runners on first and second. Good opportunity for the A's to shrink this lead. They've got a couple of quick runners. Kemp unfortunately fouls that one off. Looks back at second at Wade, and this is getting clocked out to the warning track, but Wade will tag and end up at third. First and third now. Dylan didn't look too happy about it. I think he thought for a moment that he was getting rung up for a homer. Oh, Ilya Sorkin has been extended. Goalie will receive a little over $8 million a year for 8 years. Okay, damn. Day watches ball one fall in the dirt at his feet. Cornman rallying the troops right now. Ruiz will steal second. And now the count is 1-1. Yeah, that actually ended up getting into the chat a second after it happened. And a damn great catch. Zach Remillard was able to knock that ball down, keep it from getting out of the infield, wasn't able to make a play anywhere. A run will score for the Athletics. And so we're back to first and third. Down to 3-2. Chicago over Oakland. Yeah, it hit him so hard in the glove that it knocked it off his hand, and so he had to fetch the ball out again to try to throw the ball back in and keep everybody stuck at their base. 1-0 count, and this is going to be another steal. And they fake the throw to second and keep Ruiz at third because they didn't want him stealing home while trying to get the guy out at second. At 1-1. Oh, foul ball. Damn. It bent foul at the end, so. Yeah, just on the wrong side of the line. And a couple people going up. They're reviewing this. I mean, I thought I saw it going foul, but now they're checking it on the field just to make sure. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a foul ball. Great distance, but went through on the outside part of the foul pole. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think they're honestly, I think they're kind of just they're making sure. I think this replay was instigated from the field. It sounds like. Call confirmed. Foul ball. Let's see. Yep. Call on the field is booed. Yep. You can cross that off. Call on the field was definitely booed. Even with all the empty seats there, we could hear people booing. Sorry again, Athletics fans. There goes Perez. Tries to crack it across to first. Oh, Vaughn had to swing around on the pivot of his foot on first base. Ended up on the other side of the line, but does get. Ah, you know what? I'm willing to put that down for what a catch. What a just good play by Vaughn to get in position for that throw being slightly offline. Oh, get any of that, nothing of that. No real wild pitches that I've been able to see. Someone else gets a great paycheck from the NHL by going to the Coyotes. Congratulations to them. We wish them well in all their future endeavors. Haven't had a rundown. Nobody hit by pitch. Not even a single pitch clock violation for this. I'm surprised about. All right, we just finished up at the bottom of the sixth, and now fifth, and now I think we're going into the sixth. Clear it up. But hey, the lead is down to 1 now for the Athletics. Oh, he'll play at his home college's arena. Wait, I don't think that's not Mullet Arena, right? Because, or is that just where they were living until they could get the stadium situation figured out? I tried to figure out what's going on with with the Coyotes at one point, and honestly just got so depressed by the situation that I gave up. Berger is going to be up first for the Sox. It's not Mullet Arena. All right. Berger will fire a dart toward the shortstop. Easy throw for out number 1. Oh, we have a new pitcher in for the Athletics. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that means that the starting pitcher's ERA has been covered for Mr. Muller. So if you got starting pitcher ERA covered, mark it on your card. Start off this at bat against Grandal with a called strike, too. All right. That fastball floats high. It'd be 1-1. Another fastball very inside that time to Grandal. 2-1. Grandal is 1 for 2 today. I forget what, but I do remember him making contact. Now we'll get fouled off opposite way. 2-2. Top of the sixth, we have had a pretty close game. It's just been singles, singles, and a strikeout for the second out of this inning. Oh God, it is Ozzy. It really is Ozzy. I thought that was him in the pregame on NBC Sports Chicago, and it really is Ozzy Guillen. Oh man. Okay, 2 outs. Zavala is up now. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike 1. Are we still going to be facing Mr. Cease at the end of this? And an empty swing for a gentle slider. Strike 2. They try to assist that one into the strike zone. Nothing doing though. We're at a 1-2. All right, where are we at now? Zavala gets up underneath it. Will hit it foul the opposite direction. Still 1-2. Nobody's doing anything in the White Sox bullpen. What is the minimum number of pitches needed for both teams to complete a game? Let me see. So, it would have to be at least 81 because. Oh, I'm thinking of strikes. Oh, what do you know? Called strike 3. So that'd be 3, 6, 54. Because if, actually 52, because it could be single pitch outs all the way until the 9th inning and then a walk-off winning home run. All right. Well, now that we're getting more commercials and they're trying to encourage me to participate in the Nissan sales event, I think it's the proper time to take another pause for the cause. Don't you? We'll get back to White Sox and athletics and hopefully a good answer from Luke about this trivia when we return for another stupid sports show. Okay, you can go now, Monty. You've been humiliated enough on the internet. Always appreciated. Thank you for your service, Monty. Your hard work is a credit to this establishment. We're already into the bottom of the sixth, by the way. There is somebody warming up right now in the White Sox bullpen, but now we have a shot ripped out to the gap. Dude's going to be trying for two. Is he going to make two? He's going for three. Slides in. That is a triple for Peterson. And now the tying run for the A's is on third base here with one out, bottom of the sixth. Who is going to be coming up next to try to make things happen for the Oakland Athletics? Officially, JT Compher has signed a 5-year, $25.5 million deal with the Red Wings. Detroit making more moves in this free agency time for the NHL. And Peterson kept the gas off the whole time. Oh yeah, we've had triple marked off for a while. I think that's the second triple today. Or at least the third. I can't. It's been a game. I can't remember anymore. Oh yeah, you're throwing that money all right. Meanwhile, we have gotten up to a 1-1 count on Noda, who has potential to get an RBI. 0 for 1, walked in the second, but other than that, not too much. This is going to be a pop fly. This is going to be deep. It will fall. At least a double. Easy jog to home to tie things up. It will be officially a double. The game is tied here in the bottom of the sixth, 3-3. So officially what has been called is sacrifice fly. The announcers are already drunk. Full count, loaded bases. Starting pitcher ERA covered. What a catch. Call on the field is booed. Bored spectator on their phone. Double, triple, and the free space of play ball. And the LA Kings have gotten a 1-year, $875K deal for David Rittich. Just busy all over the place today. Oh, Santos is warming up in the bullpen. Oh yes, we've also gotten fielder's choice. We officially put that in the list because I don't have it somewhere and I feel like I'm missing it. Who the hell knows? I'm just going to put it in brackets and figure it out later. Elon blocked Twitter to prevent extreme levels of data scraping. Sure. Rumors are Reddit did the same thing to AI using Reddit to generate responses. Oh, they've just now discovered the existence of bots. Yeah, I figured as much, Luke. Yeah, stupid seal. Yeah. It's just a friggin' laugh a minute on certain corners of the internet. I'm doing well today, you know. Things have gotten better since the slow and very blurry start that I had to the morning, but the game's been interesting. The Athletics have come back to tie it against the White Sox. And, yeah, hanging out with some good people. Wonderful fans here are catching me up on all of the free agency nonsense that is happening both in the NBA and the NHL. And now we have relief pitcher Gregory Santos is in for the White Sox in relief for Dylan Cease. I think he's officially going to get, how many outs did he have? Yeah, he's going to get 5 in the third inning, I think, officially. Oh, I'm not surprised that there's only one lawsuit coming for Twitter. First pitch by Santos is fouled off by Jordan Diaz. I hope he didn't post it on just on Twitter, because then nobody's going to be able to read the damn thing. That heater of a sinker, 99 miles per hour, right down the middle for strike 2. Oof. All right, what do you got for us, Santos? 0-2 to Diaz. We've got a runner in scoring position on second. Noda hopping a little bit. Hops right back to first as that slider is controlled outside. 1-2. And another one outside. 2-2. Maybe they're trying to lull Noda to sleep. It's a strategy, not a good strategy, but it's possible. Well, Luke, I'm a little shocked, but, yeah, all right. We're up to full count again, by the way. Sorry, folks, just Luke's sharing secret mod shit with me. You haven't, True North? Huh. Oh, another foul ball. Still 1-0 Twins in the bottom of the 7th. They are beating up on Baltimore. And he walked him. We are now at first and second. All right. That'll be a base hit into left field. They're going to hold up the runner with a quick throw from the fielder. So now bases are loaded. Good throw from the left fielder to prevent any immediate damage from being done. Oh yeah, if the runner had kept going, we would have gotten into a rundown at the very least. Manager was right to put the brakes on. Oh, it's Ruiz again. Gets the 0-1, looking on the outside. big cut, nearly loses his helmet in the process, up to 1-1. Ruiz wants catcher's interference on that. Oh, I don't know. They're not going to give it to him. So we're up to a 2-2 count now. Gustafson has signed a 1-year, $825K deal with the Islanders. Good for him for finding a new home. And Ruiz will hit a 100-mile-per-hour sinker foul down the third base side. We have some very, very enthusiastic, if isolated cheers coming up from the A's fans. A call third strike. The Boo Birds come out. 2 outs. Bases loaded, bottom of the 6th. And now, last chance. Honestly, I always consider it a matter of luck whether or not the catcher's assistant is going to result in a called strike. Kemp excuses himself because he overcommitted on that big swing at the inside pitch, 0-1. He signs with the Rangers, not the Islanders. Meanwhile, the Brewers are up 6-0 on the Pirates. All right. 0-1 for Santos. Pitch number 17. That one gets pulled foul to the first base side. 0-2. All right. Your card 25. I will get to what has been called just as soon as this pitch is over. It is a dinger to second. They are able to, but they strand 3 after tying it up. Off to the top of the 7th we go. Yep, sorry about that, Cornman. All right, so far in this bingo game, we have gotten called. We have called the free space of play ball, triple, double, board spectator on their phone. Call on the field is booed. What a catch. Starting pitcher ERA covered. Loaded base. Full count. Announcers are already drunk and sacrifice fly. Oh, wow. The I Love the 90s tour with Rob Bass and Tone Loc featuring Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice highlighting with Rob Bass and Tone Loc supporting. Where are Eric B. and Rakim when you need them? Oh well. Alright, I should probably look up the box score on this game because yeah. gotta imagine that some people have gotten hits, and I should probably even try to register them correctly. Okay, so officially, it is 6 hits for the White Sox, 7 for the Athletics. We have a new pitcher in for the Athletics, Lucas Urseg. Starts with a quick strike to Mr. Duck. Cutter is a bit high, however, 1-1 now. Sure, everything else is. Yep, we're in the top of the 7th, empty, and everything. I cannot wait till I get these buttons done. That one's just in the dirt. Ugly. Oh, now up to 2-1. .91 mph changeup just floats in the middle for a strike. All right, Mr. Duck awaiting the 2-2 from Urseg. Big cut and strikes out. And they play the Super Mario Brothers death sound when the guy gets struck out. Oh, that is... Honestly, I am willing to count that for How Do You Do, Fellow Kids. The fact that they played the Super Mario Brothers death sound when the dude struck out. Oh, wonderful. And we get a swing and a miss on the first pitch to the next Benintendi, who is 0-3 today. Holy shit. That one's outside, however, 1-1. All right, so no one is exactly making it easy for me. Benintendi and Vaughn have neither reached base nor gotten a hit, so we could definitely get some spaces out of them. Same thing for Seth Brown over on the Athletic side. So hopefully we'll be able to cross off a few more spaces as these innings goes on. Maybe some players get taken out. 2-2 pitch now. We'll get knocked toward the second baseman. Easy throw to Noda for the second out of the inning. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. The Pirates have not gotten a run nor a hit. Meanwhile, strike one to Anderson on that 91 mph cutter from former Brewers prospect Lucas Urseg. Wow. Corman informs me that batters 5 through 9 in the White Sox lineup don't have a hit in 3 at-bats. So, ugh. A little disconcerting for the White Sox. Like I said at the top of this, we lost to the Athletics 7-4 last night. Another chopper right to the third baseman. And he's able to make that throw across the diamond. Yay! All right, we are in the 7th inning stretch, technically, about to go into the bottom of the 7th. I think the Athletics are still very much in this game. I think they have a good chance of coming out on this. coming out on top for this. Yeah, the celebrities I have gotten have been everything, not on apps, but just from people. Steve Nash, Tom Petty, and of course Jesus. But you know that's a different kettle of fish that we won't get into this discussions of here. Oh my goodness. Well, we're definitely not getting a complete game or a shutout, so that's a bit of a pisser. No real mascot madness unless we want to count the protesters out in the right field bleachers as mascot madness, because they seem pretty emblematic of the athletics fan base these days. Just sell the team already and stop dragging our heart around. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm counting it. Protesters out in right field count for mascot madness. Mark it off on your cards. Thankfully, we haven't had to cross off any of the collision boxes today. Oh, I'm sure some people like the move. I just would rather, like I say, I want Oakland to keep the Athletics name with the promise that a new expansion team will come in. That's all I really want. Oh, look at that. We got another pitcher in for the White Sox. This is Muddleton? Is that what he calls himself? Middleton. That makes much more sense. Silly me. 0-1 on what was a very tricky looking curveball. Nails the changeup, then gets off the mound to chase that one, which went right into the grass. First out just like that in the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, well, they also can't really afford to approve a stadium. They're still kind of paying off the Coliseum, and they've got other things to worry about. So I understand what's going on there. It's just a horrible meeting of all kinds of circumstances. And owning a team is essentially a business venture. Love of the game? 0-2 now from Middleton, working against Perez here in the bottom of the seventh. Gets that fastball in the outside corner. 1-2 now. That one also outside. Slider makes it 2-2. A stadium got approved in Las Vegas. A teachers union in Las Vegas? Is that what you're saying, Cord Man? Oh, all right. You know what? We actually managed to get one of the ball boys out there to catch a nice looking rip down the first base foul side. So ball boy, ball girl catches a line drive. Feel free to put it in. Great play across the diamond to get the second out. Meanwhile, on that rip, A's have 2 outs in the bottom of the seventh. Middleton is about to face Seth Brown. 2 strikeouts and a fielder's choice. Meanwhile, John Klingberg has signed to a 1-year, $4.25 million deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right. I want that to happen too, Luke. I unfortunately don't think it will. So, what exactly is this teachers' union? What do they say that their standing is to try to block it? Ooh, Middleton not having any luck on this at bat. He's gotten three straight balls in this at bat against Brown, who might just reach base. Not that lucky, however. Change up high, but just enough in the zone for a strike. Oh my god. Did this get ripped? Did this get ripped? It got ripped. Out it goes. Solo shot for Seth Brown. A's take the lead 4-3. Teachers want it blocked over economic things. There is a legal mumbo jumbo. Okay. So they're trying to block it on technicalities. Yeah, I saw it. It just got hung out there, and Sean ripped it. Absolutely ripped it into the air. Fantastic job. He has the hammer of Thor. Hopefully he's not going to swing it and break it like one of the players did a couple weeks ago. Peterson will take a strike in his first at bat with Middleton this game. Send it foul the opposite way. 0-2. All right, Peterson, what have you got to contribute to these things? 0-2 is a grinder the first, and he'll have to throw it to Middleton coming over to make the play. They will get the third out to end the seventh. Now, that's what I would hope for. That's what I would hope for, Luke, but yeah. MKI, there are all sorts of. What I've learned over the years of sports is that you can be surprised by the ways that a team can blow a lead. Sometimes it's not just the pitcher. Sometimes it could be a certain player making just miscues and blown plays, for several pitches or hits in a row. So yeah, keep your mind open, man. All sorts of things could happen in the eighth inning. Damn, I'm out of Sioux City. That could be a problem. All right. Well, meantime, I will remind everybody that another Stupid Sports Show is also brought to you by our friends Chicken Flavored Crackers with just enough chicken flavor dusted on top to make my cats want to steal them. Well, just Angie. Told them to look for a new site because the city wouldn't approve it. Meanwhile, front offices are talking to Portland today. We're left with the impression that he's pursuing a star-level return package for Damian Lillard. The team plans to look beyond the Heat to find one. Yeah, except Monty. But everybody else, celebrate chicken-flavored crackers for all that they've given us. I did notice for the first time that there is a checkbox in my behind-the-scenes YouTube stuff that I have to check if I'm getting paid promotions from anybody for this. I couldn't even keep a straight face while describing it. Oh boy. First pitch to Robert Jr. from Urseg is oh man, and that one's going to be a double bounce off the wall. I think it'll be a stand-up. They'll get it right back in. Oh boy. Hmm. I'm not sure if Lillard even has a choice of what team he'd want to go to. That there's a good possibility that's something that's out of his control. Start with another 1-0 count to Eloy Jimenez. Oh, so he's free to request and speak and decide where he's going to go. All right. Ursig looks back, and that one's just in the dirt. Catcher has to get it out in front. He's yeah. No trade clause in the NBA is rare. Oh. Hmm. Oh, we heard Logan. We heard both him and Middleton are going to be sticking around for the foreseeable future. And we miss on ball 4 to get a walk. Runners on first and second. No outs. Sam Long is warming up in the Oakland bullpen. Clint Frazier is coming into the game to be a pinch runner for Eloy. So we might have some, yeah, we're definitely going to have some substitutions and position changes, I think, as we go into the 9th inning, whenever we go into the 9th inning. And once again, it's Andrew Vaughn, who has not been able to do much today, unfortunately, and starts with a big hack for a strike. "18 innings, Luke? Really?" Another big swing on a looping sinker. Strike 2 for Vaughn. Okay, so oh damn, we just learned something today. If the batter swings and misses and the ball hits the batter, it is a strike. Doesn't matter if the catcher catches it, that's just strike. Damn. Okay. Meanwhile, Toronto has clawed their way back into the game at the end of the 8th, 6-5 against Boston. Brewers are now up 9-0 over the Pirates with a bases clearing double. White Sox manager is out getting a explanation for why this call happens. Yeah, no, it just went underneath the bat and then hit him in the upper arm. Yeah, I think I didn't know this rule, but I'm not sure how this could be overturned. They're having a big conversation on the field because this is a rule that I don't hear talked about very often. I'd actually never heard this situation come up in all my years of watching Major League Baseball before today. Fans are not happy. They want things to get going. We have somebody talking into a earpiece. Top of the sixth, Brewers 9, Pirates 0. Well, Stephen A. Smith has let's call them misplaced priorities as far as what things are to be proud of. They might be doing a rules check. There's something specific about this situation that's giving everybody pause. All right, he gets a apparently has gotten it set explained to his satisfaction with enough one-syllable words. What do you have to say? There are the chants of sell the team. Okay. Chicago has officially lost their challenge because they challenged the ruling of being hit by a pitch on a swung strike three. I think they were hoping that it would show up as that, like it hit the bat before it hit him, because then it would be foul. Brewers have taken the lead 10-0 now. It'll just be a never-ending series of doubleheaders, John Jay. Back and forth forever. First out on the oddest strikeout that I have seen in a while in baseball. This is Berger up to bat again, currently facing a 1-0 count. Berger's 0 for 2 today, did get a walk. Two and 0 now from Ursig. Dylan Brooks gets a 4-year, $80 million deal with the Houston Rockets. Yeah, they're probably not going to get game one finished at this point. 2-1 now after that foul down the first base side. Are up to 7 hits for the White Sox. Eight for the A's. And I have the score correct. Yes, it's still 4-3. Chance of sell the team, and now we are up to 2 strikes on Berger. Another one low and outside. 3-2 now to Mr. Berger. Jay Crowder has been re-signed to the Bucks for a 1-year deal. Oh yes, Luke's still counting down to when the Birmingham City Football Club sale is officially finalized. Berger, meanwhile, tags that into the stands foul. And he gets him swinging with a sinker, 99 miles per hour. The cheer goes up from the assembled, I don't want to say multitudes, but it feels more like the level of a brunch that is going on at the Coliseum right now. Out number 2 on a strikeout. Runners still at first and second. Urseg could get out of this inning unscathed. Up to Grandal right now, low and inside, ball 1. Grandal, forgive me. Oh, and the Lakers are keeping Rui and Reeves, possibly. Oh, they're definitely keeping it. Now we have a changeup that gets us up to 1-1. They were so optimistic about his chances at bat because he's a lefty, and then he takes a big swing on a high fastball, 1-2. Oh yes, first brunch of the apocalypse is going to be coming back in August, and he skies that one way back into the seats. Still 1-2. I'm assuming that all the cheers meant that somebody made a really good catch. That gets cranked into the right for a base hit. This will score 1 for the White Sox. They will hold them at third. First and third now. This game is tied again in the 8th inning. Pirates fans are sarcastically clapping for their first walk. At that point, that's all you can do that far in the game, man. Oh, they were reviewing the hit by pitch part of that to say that they thought it wasn't him getting hit, it was just the bat. But as we saw, it was just a perfect, terrible curve right underneath the bat and somehow still getting him in the arm. I don't know how to explain it, but it happened. And I would not lie to you, it is not funny enough to lie about. Carlos Perez gets his first at bat of the game for the Sox. Takes 2 straight strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 outs, 0-2. And a ground ball is fair. It is going to the corner. White Sox will take the lead. They will hold the runner at third again. Officially a double. So we've got second and third now, 2 outs. White Sox take the lead back from the Athletics 5-4. Oh. And everybody's protesting because it's going to end the game sooner. Hey, as it happens right now, it means that we're guaranteed to go into the bottom of the ninth if it holds like this. So you're going to get a little bit more. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry. I don't know about a win streak, but a coincidental number of wins that happen to have been back to back to back. No, we haven't had a multi-run RBI, I don't think, because tied it on a single run, then got it got the tying run in. And as far as I know, we did have a home run. Yeah, we did have a home run. So if you've got that, you can definitely mark that off. But we haven't had a multi-run RBI. It's been a lot of singles that have been bringing the runs in today. Lots of singles. Yeah, they can win in the 21st inning. That's the kind of optimism that we need about this, Luke. Make me update my scenes over and over again so I have to get it up to the 21st inning. That's exactly what I'm looking for, Luke. Do you hear the sarcasm inherent in my voice, Luke, about my enthusiasm for going to the 21st inning of this game, Luke? No, he didn't really have many words. He kind of took it. Honestly, he took it remarkably well. Whenever I have those batter has words, it's mostly for the players jawing at each other. All right, Sammy Long is in now for the Athletics. Urseg has got his hands on the bench. Oh, it sounds so fun. Oh, they just gave Duckman an intentional walk to get on, so the bases are loaded. And they nearly beat Benintendi. Phillies are up 19-4. Sure. All John Jay needs is a multi-run RBI, which there's a very good possibility he could get one on this play right here. Up to a 2-0 count. Takes a big cut at that one, however. Completely misses. 1-2. Oh, 2-1. Forgive me. I don't know where I am. Misses high with that one. Now 3-1. Oh no. Don't tell me. He's going to walk in this run, isn't he? He's going to walk in this run. Nope, foul count. Fouled away to the third base stands. All right, they only need the one out. Only need the one out. And it goes far too high. He walked him in. All right. But there's Tim Anderson, who gets a strike on the outside edge. Uh, hey, Cornman, honestly, I like to think profanity is something being earned, and you rooting for the Athletics have definitely earned some profanity for this game. Not too much, but, yeah. The record is 26. Yeah, it's not unreasonable to call for 21. Oh my god. Oh no. Grand slam for Anderson. Makes it 10-4 White Sox. Oh man. All right, they're going to review it just to make sure it went over the went by the correct side of the pole. Non-player move. Detroit takes last year's Savard's contract from Ottawa and gets their round 2 and round 6 pick. Even Tim thought it was foul, and it was foul. Yeah, it looked foul from this replay. The announcers say it may have grazed the pole, and that's why they're calling it a home run, but we're definitely getting a replay of this. I mean, a review. Yeah, if it did hit, it had to have scraped it on the back, and there's no good way to tell from that one camera angle whether or not it scraped the foul pole. I can't tell whether from the angle of which it was traveling in. This challenge is definitely coming from the A's. I know Chicago has lost their challenge. The review is coming in. The umpire is putting his hand over his ear as he puts in a food order for a Philly cheesesteak with plenty of mayo and onions. A call's been overturned. The call has been overturned. All right, folks. We are at a 1-0-1 or 1-1 count. Are we at a 1-2? And Tim will hit it directly into right field, even with the sun. They do strand 3. They have the lead by 2 now. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th. I still think the Athletics can have a chance at this, folks. No bingo yet. But we are officially bottom of the 8th. Oh, by the way, the turkeys are hanging out in my front yard now. You might have heard them going just now. Like there were a whole bunch of them huddled by the bush in my front yard. Apparently they think that the way I've arranged things there is just fantastic. Chicago White Sox are officially up to 9 hits on the day. All right. Interviews, Cordman, interviews will be coming along the day that I figure out how to get 2 camera feeds into this computer without watching it die a slow, painful death in front of me. It could happen soon, but right now, aw, the Pirates got on the board, 10-2. Good for them. That's right, Cordman. Y'all got saved by a foul, so you'll have 2 runs to make up here in the bottom of the 8th. And of course, they have the camera on Anderson because it was his swing that ended up going just foul. And another pitcher is out. Joe Kelly trying to get another half inning in. Roman Reigns has been pinned. Meantime, so celebrations for us all. On 0-1, Perez is now catching for the White Sox. Isn't able to get that assist, however. 1-1. Final 7-6. Boston wins over Toronto. And a base hit, but a hesitating runner gets the final out. Now up to 2-1 on Ryan Noda. Has a walk and a double for a run batted in. Yeah, Phillies 19, Nationals 4. Who knows? Kelly is off target with that sinker. Now up to 3-1. I told you. There's no guarantee that the Athletics are out of this game. And look at that. We start the inning with a walk. Well, maybe it means that whatever, plane of reality we shifted into when they really, really started pushing Roman Reigns, maybe we'll get out of it now. Maybe Bowie was the first thing that, Bowie was the first thing that knocked us off course, and maybe Roman Reigns being brought back down to earth will, fix it. No kidding, we got a hit by a pitch. I'm willing to take that if you got hit by a pitch. Thank Andrew McCutcheon once again getting hit by a pitcher. Damn, that guy is going to be able to qualify for hazard pay after all of this. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook is going to the Clippers. 2 years, $8 million. 2-2 and gets a swing and a miss. First out. Able to battle back from an early hole. Yeah. A very high-speed sinker just misses low. 1-0. This is Wade who's back up to bat. Tyler Wade has had 2 singles and a run scored today. Unfortunately, Wade will chop it foul. Wow. The Twins beat the Orioles 1-0. They've already clinched the series against damn. Pitcher's waiting a while and gets him on a curveball. Strike 2. We're up 2-2 officially now. And Logan calls bingo on card number 25. Dang. Meanwhile, Bruins are up 7-0 over the Marlins. Let's get card number 25 up. And another strikeout. Good dang. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Couple of strikeouts for Joe. Yep. Announcers are drunk. Double free space. We technically did get hit by pitch and a triple. In fact, we got hit by pitch in this game too. It just happened to be on a swinging third strike. Logan, got yourself a bingo on card 25. Congratulations, man. Yeah, and the Mets even won too. All kinds of things can happen in this world. Up to a count of 1-1 now on our good friend Estuary Ruiz. 1-1 the count, 2 outs, runner on first. Hits it into his own foot. 1-2 now. I think we might take one more pause for the cause after this part of the eighth is over, because I think we will definitely need it. Meanwhile, Ruiz bloops that one into left field. It will fall pretty short, and we will have the runner go all the way to third. We have runners on second and third now, once again, for 2 outs. True North has read the stars, and congratulations in advance, I guess. No? All right, we're officially up to 9 hits for the Oakland A's. Is that right? Yes, just updated. And out comes the multiple person conference. Everybody. July 9th. Faith and Family Day. Oh boy. Wow. Well, advertising campaigns, they'll go everywhere. All right, this is Kemp who's coming up earlier. Remember, he did get that triple in the first, which got the scoring started for the A's. Since then, very, very quiet. Kelly misses wide on that one with the changeup. 1-0. Remember, 2 outs, only force plays at first. Good positioning on a low changeup to bring the count up to 1-1. Jock Landale has signed a $32 million deal with the Houston Rockets. I don't know who Jock Landale is, but they have an impressive first name. Another low pitch gets us up to 2-1. I don't know, which part are you confused about? The fact that True North is putting the Packers in the Super Bowl this year, according to the stars? Oh my God, a balk has been called. And now everybody advances a base. Apparently, he did not come to a complete stop when doing his pitch. Oh, Faith and Family Night. It's by those, Jesus, he gets us people who is, yeah, we got a rare balk, folks. Mark it on your cards. While a 100-mile-per-hour sinker gets barely sent foul. Kind of looked like the batter got turned around trying to get that. Yep, we got ourselves a balk. Yeah, that should have been a set right there. But hey. Second place umpire didn't think so. This one's going to get chipped. It's just going to miss it, and nobody can control it in. is tied, folks. It is tied. It is tied. We have a runner on first. Holy crap. Joe Kelly could not get the grounder up to first, and first baseman was unable to make the glove shove to Kelly to tie it up. Scoring decision is in as a hit. They're tied up, and Bleday will send that one screeching the other way, foul. You are some sick, sick people out there. You know that? 21 innings. All right, 0-1 now, still 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Another one off the end of the bat. Opposite direction. Kelly's got all the advantages now with 0-2. Oh boy, we're going to have a hell of a 9th inning, folks. Hell of a 9th inning. 0-2 to Bleday, and he will send it to Kelly, but the second baseman will grab it and not get it there in time. Safe at second, safe at first. Next time, True North, wherever that may be. We are not out of this inning yet. Batters on first and second now. It's officially an error. Oh, it's being marked a fielder's choice. Officially an error. So if you have I am error, mark it off on your cards, folks, because we officially have an error. It has been charged to the Chicago White Sox. All right, now we're up to first and second, and who is up now? Whew, big cut on a 90-mile-per-hour slider that sunk into the dirt. Connor Capel, 264 this season through 30 games, 3 runs batted in. That one's nearly lost inside a curveball. Excuse me, a little bit irpy. We're up to 1-1. Nearly got him to chase that one, but Capel was able to hold on to put the count to 2-1. And he does get the call on that curveball. 2-2. Force Capel into protecting the plate on this pitch. Great opportunity for a strikeout. Full count. Another curve, a little bit too inside, I think. Officially, his name is Capel. Forgive me. Connor Capel facing the 3-2 from Kelly. And he strikes him out to end the inning. A's have tied it up again. We go to the top of the 9th. Folks, we need a pause for the cause. Things could get brutal here. Another stupid sports show back very soon. Just like that, folks, top of the ninth, Roberts Jr. hits a bloop single in between three different fielders to get onto first. Ouch. Rough start. Rough start for the A's, hoping to preserve a lead. Yeah, first pitch of the ninth inning. And this is May, who is on pitching now. A little too low for the umpire's liking. Ball one. And this is Sheets for the White Sox, who is up. Big cut on a sinking changeup. 1-1 now. Reds have lost 12-5, so that's not going to help them in regards to the Brewers, who I think are still winning today. This one's going to get skied up into the infield for out number one. Wait, Langoliers? Seriously? Jay Langoliers. I never thought I would hear that word as a name ever in my life. Because for certain people of a certain age, when they still made Stephen King books into miniseries, there was a miniseries of his short novella, The Langoliers, that lives on in its cheesy memory in my brain. I had no idea anybody would ever get named that thing. Oh, Cards and Yanks are back in action. Good for them. Currently a 1-0 count to Vaughn, who is trying once again to get something going here. I think he has one walk today. Let's check on that. No, he's 0 for 4. Does have an RBI though. Oh, Angie's here, reminding me that she's on strike again. Able to get that changeup inside for strike number one this time. We're at 2-1. I missed a ball somewhere in there. Yeah, Brewers, that's what I thought. They're officially half a game behind the Reds. Oh, May just use up his second disengagement on this at-bat, so Roberts might be ready to run here. And there he goes. We're going for the throwout. Does not get him in time. Stolen base, runner on second. We're at 2-2 in the at-bat right now with Vaughn. I thought she was going to be in the basement all day. When it gets to be about this time of year, she usually hangs out in the basement all day because it's cooler down there. Oh, I thought they were officially done with that game. Pardon, man, I thought it was a final 1-0. Twins over the Orioles. And Vaughn, he tries to knock that one into the corner, and instead it just goes foul. Oh, officially each team has 10 hits. Let's change that up. Thank you, announcers. 2-2 for May. And he hit Vaughn. And yeah, May definitely did not intend that. He got pissed as soon as it happened. All right, now Jake Berger is back up. 0 for 3, walked in the third. But ah, May checking back on Roberts at second. Gets a slider in there for strike one. Um, yeah, I'm starting to get a bad feeling. I'm starting to get a very bad feeling that we might be going into extra innings. Oh, we have a final with Texas and Houston. It's Rangers 5, Astros 2. Damn. 0-2 count on Berger. How the hell did they get that? Robert Jr. insists that he was safe. I don't know how that worked out. It is very close because he was in good position to get him on the leg before he. All right. We are going to get a crew chief review. A crew chief review of this tag out. Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. Oh man, that was close, but I think he did get him. Just got him. Damn. You know what? I am willing to put that down for what a throw for getting it off that quickly to nail the runner at third. That goes for both the catcher and the dude who caught the ball at second, whichever player it was. That was good. Can't even be angry that it's happening against the Sox. That was just a great throw and tag. Also, I am endlessly amused by the fact that the runners now wear mittens. All right, we have a pinch runner coming in for Vaughn, Elvis Andrus. Make your own blue suede shoes jokes here. All right. Berger still got an 0-2 count. We're still in the middle of this at bat. We just had to get that little kerfuffle settled over at third base before we moved on. Luke needs a broken bat. John Jay still needs a multi-run RBI. Instead, we get a far outside sweeper by May. Don't know what the hell he was aiming for there. 1-2. Graveman and Lopez are out warming up for the White Sox. 1-2, throws it way outside again. We're up to 2-2 now. And even honestly having the pitch clock up so that we can tell where things are in the at-bat, it helps. And he gets him! Strike out! We are going to the bottom of the ninth. It is still tied. The White Sox strand the runners, get one tagged out on a stealing attempt. And holy shit, the Oakland Athletics have 3 outs to win this game in the bottom of the ninth. I told you, Corn Man. I told you. I told you the White Sox still, the Athletics still had a chance in this game. Oh, you don't say, Angie. The fact that you all are still calling for extra innings. Oh, of course, people have extra innings on their cards. What have I done? Well, at the very least, we haven't had any player collisions in this game. That is nice. Yeah. Well, Vance, there's the reason that fans are calling for the owner to sell the team. Yeah, I thought I should put one on, and technically, even though you can't tell because it's black on black thread, this one is a Chicago hat, so. Reynaldo Lopez, who will be on the mound for the Sox to close things out, hopefully. Well, no, they can't close things out. They had got to send this into extra innings because they weren't able to break the tie. Really, MKI? You are calling for Monty's help now. All right. Now Brown is back up. He's the dude who hit a solo shot to put the A's up last time he was at bat. Count is 0-1. Low changeup, 1-1. Monty always wants overtime or extra innings. He has a problem. And he kind of felt it on that foul ball, cranked it opposite direction. Yeah, he definitely felt an odd collision in his bat with that. He was a little bit off base. Or maybe it was just the way he swung. You need to shake it out for a little bit. One and two count. And Brown flies it right to center field to Roberts Jr. All right. That is 1 out so far. This is Jace Peterson. Had a triple in the 6th, scored a run in that big comeback by the A's. fouled off, fouled back. Someone runs out with more supplies for the umpire. We have an 0-1 count on Peterson. Quick ground out to the first baseman. 2 away. I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this. I don't know which one of you did this, but I'm very upset. All right. First pitch is high. 1-0. What the hell does Noda have on the back of his belt there? Is that like a clip-on cell phone? No, that's just his base running mittens. Big cut, 1-1, nothing doing. Those big base running mittens are never not going to be funny to me. Yeah. Oh, the pedantry club is also out. I don't know. I've given up trying to figure out what's happening with the Cardinals and the Yankees. They wanted to stare that one into submission, and instead they are now at 3-1. Jordan Diaz is on deck as the designated hitter. Misses and walks him. Another delay. And if this game finishes before that one does, yeah. Jordan Diaz 1 for 3 today with an infield hit and a walk. Misses that slider outside. 1-0. Cardinals played 1 inning and right back into a delay. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Next pitch, this one gets cracked up the middle. It'll advance everybody 1. And now we have a run in scoring position, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Oh boy. This is Wade coming up now. Tyler Wade has 2 singles on the day, 2 for 4, with a run scored. Elephant Hat Man is very excited. Yeah. Yeah, first and second. You know, they are, the Sox were, minus 220. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. Except that I don't trust the Sox to do very much this season. They have, let me down a little bit. Well, great deal. Tyler Wade is now officially getting into the batter's box. Hopefully make this scary for everybody involved. Misses with the changeup just barely 1-0. Already at 1-0. This will be cracked right at the second baseman. Easy out. Well, folks, we're going into the 10th. Fantastic. All right, give me a moment. I gotta I gotta fix some things. And this is perfect moment for you to be blocking the keyboard, Angie. Perfect, perfect moment. All right. Get out of that. And see if that change did what I needed to do. Yep. We're now in the 10th inning, folks. We have gone to extra innings. Oh, I was so hoping we would get a rundown. Yeah, mark off extra innings. Absolutely mark off extra innings. I'm not sure what you're getting all snooty about. I fed you earlier this afternoon. Oh, Cornman's not happy about the choice of relief pitcher for the Athletics. Oh yeah, they do that whole base runner at second base thing. Shintaro Fujinami has a 9.8. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, the Pirates are catching up. They now have 5 runs to the Brewers' 11. That's a comforting thing. Okay. Out goes Mr. Berger to be the runner at second. Grandal is going to be the batter who will be up first here in the 10th. All that came from one game. Oh, 11 runs to the Angels in the 3rd inning. Everybody apparently hates that runner on second rule. Yeah, maybe they'll take it away next year. Maybe if the games end up being too long. And damn, he gets a heater down the middle for 1-1 now, called strike. One and one count on Grandal. Berger shuffling slowly away from second base. That 4-seam floats wide. 2-1 now. In case any of you are new here and wondering what this is one of my cats. Her name is Angie. She is an angry Chargers fan. She, as you can see, is filled with rage. Yes. Yep. Has claws, is willing to use them. Pitcher's tying his shoe. Okay, we're good now. Damn! 99 miles per hour on that one gets the count up to 2-2. All right. Now we're at a 3-2. Full count again. All right. Maybe the Yankees game will end before ours at this point. And he gets Grandal swinging. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Ooh. We also have a result. Mets 4, Giants 1. That is a final over there. Official final: Twins over the Orioles 1-0. Braves have beat the Marlins 7-0. Dodgers, Royals, and Guardians, Cubs are currently in delay right there. We will have an infield fly. Does not get lost in the sun. We now have 2 outs. And Mr. Duck, Zach Remillard, is coming up for the White Sox, batting 9th today. And what do? They hit the damn runner. Remillard gets hit by the pitch. He gets to go to first base. I think. Let me check the stats real quick on that. Oh, okay. Those two, I'm not gonna do the whole didn't get a hit, didn't get on base thing for them because they were pinch runners, and I'm really only thinking of starters when I do that. Substitute catcher, no. Yeah. We don't have everybody got on base or at least walked all of these starters, so we can't do that. All right, currently have a 1-0 to Benintendi. That gets cracked out the opposite way, foul, 1-1. Oh boy, better get to working on that one as well. Tries to get him with the splitter, goes too low and too outside, 2-1 now. Let's see. Everybody got on base, but there are still a few people in who did not get a hit. 2-2 now after Benintendi gets a strike on that low fastball. And the Brewers are imploding 11-8. Oh my God. And he gets him out with a 100-mile-per-hour fastball up the middle. They strand 2. We are going to the bottom of the 10th. Meanwhile, Angie is chewing through the bag of another one of my sponsors, Vintner's Sweet and Tangy Barbecue. So apparently, this also appeals to her. Canada has opened the scoring in the World Lacrosse Championships gold medal game against the United States. Yeah, the Reds did as well. All right, there we go. For now, yeah. There'll be time to care about them later, but for right now we have different things to be worried about, like whether this game can get me into the 21st inning. What else do I have to change? Nope, nothing else. It'll be Kendall Graveman. This will be his apparently 37th game that he will have come on in relief. And a Pirates player has potentially been ejected for slamming bat and helmet down, so he could potentially be getting fined. And it's a bad way to... Hmm. Hey. Ruiz just kind of bunted that one foul. Thank goodness nobody was able to catch it. At 0-1. Sometimes treading water is all we are able to do, Luke. And Ruiz bunts again, foul. All right, that runner is still on second. Don't know who is on second, but and that is a strikeout because he bunted foul. Damn. Quick out for the A's. Oh, who? Referring to who, Salinas? The uh, the A's for failing to convert in the later innings, or Chicago for failing to close out? Because it could be about either team being disappointing their fans right now. That foul is right off the small part of the bat, up near the hands. Really, John Jay? You could get 4 corners with an ejection? Yeah. So Logan, if you can confirm an ejection for us. Attendees will drift. And Wade does not have enough juice to get to third. He will get held up at second. And now Bleday is up to bat. Card number 7. Oh boy. Bleday's had a sac fly. That doesn't help right now in this case. Sinker floats a little bit high. 1-0. So yeah, we've got a rain delay for the Brewers and Pirates. We've got... And he wins! They got the winning run in on a slide into first, and the runner just kept going. There it goes. Your final in 10 innings. Athletics 7, White Sox 6. Damn. Holy crap. I told you, Cordman, it was fully possible for the Athletics to win this game. Everybody is pissed. Yes, bunting is wasted out, but maybe Ruiz is not the best hitter in the world. Yeah. Not even close to getting the tag there. Saved by a foul ball, and oh yeah, the chat is rioting because I did not end up doing 21 innings tonight, but sometimes the game just has to end, folks. I'm very sorry. You're going to confirm it right now for us. The call has been confirmed. Safe at home, safe at first. It is an extra innings win for the Athletics at home in the Coliseum. Cornman, absolutely no hard feelings. I'm not expecting much out of this season for the White Sox. I'll do a quick rundown of the rest of the bingo entries that we have and see if there's anything that we missed. We definitely had a few people that didn't get a hit in this game, so if you have that, you can mark it off on your card. Nobody lost anything to the sun getting in their eyes. I'm not sure if you consider it a save or a blown save. I'm not sure they do blown saves anymore. No real multi-run RBIs. No real wild throws or pitches. Surprisingly, I actually put down Jim breaks down laughing at a play as an entry this time, and nothing happened to make me play. To make me laugh that hard. It's, I don't get it. I don't understand. But, last thing I will do before we get out of here is I will check my own bingo card to see if I even managed to get a bingo in my own damn game. So, do I have the announcers are already drunk? No, of course I don't. Do I have... I got a sack fly. That's not going to help with anything. Full count. Loaded bases. Oh, there's I am error. Loaded bases there. Alright, where else did we score? Starting pitchers ERA covered. Did I get that? No. Did get a hit by pitch. Got mascot madness for Elephant Dude out in the stands. An actual legit balk and not just a pitch clock violation, but a legit balk. I didn't see anything of the batters really getting into it with the pitchers. It was honestly a relatively calm game as far as drama and tempers were concerned. Nope, I did not get a bingo either. Sorry, folks. We had a couple of opportunities, but we end with finding out that Kenyon Martin Jr. is getting traded for 2 future second-round picks to the Houston Rockets. And I can't think of anything else better that we could possibly end this show on besides that news. Well, once again, the White Sox find ways to hurt me, as well as the rest of the Chicago Southside fans. No bingo for a lot of us. You're all still winners in my heart, though. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Stupid Sports Show. Going to be covering some IndyCar racing tomorrow out of Mid-Ohio. If you're interested in that, it'll keep us from focusing on the shit NASCAR in Chicago. From 106.9 Click FM, I'm Jim B. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.